Hey guys, it's Rusty Dave. I know it's been a little while again since I posted, and I am going to show you why. I know it doesn't look like much now, but there is a cut about 2 inches long that went pretty deep. Happened on Tuesday of last week. No, actually, it happened Monday. Monday of last week, just towards the end of the day. And it was actually with a little Wolfa knife that's almost exactly like this one. This is actually one I found at a yard sale, but it's the same size. This was actually $1 at a yard sale, so I picked it up. I have a newer style with the little twist lock, and I was using it trying to whittle away at some plastic, and it was going, and then it got stuck, and I was just pulling, and I was just distracted talking to somebody, and then boom, slipped, cut my hand. My hand was bleeding pretty bad. I had to get 4 stitches. I would take the bandage off and show you, but I don't know if YouTube would flag that. Even though it's healing up, it's just stitches in the scab right now. So I was out for a week because of what I do. I couldn't risk it getting infected. So just, at home trying to get some stuff done. And then this is a few things I purchased at Princess Auto in the meantime. Like I said, this is at a yard sale. Everything else is Princess Auto. So let's get started. Got these Clutch. I've heard of Clutch with a few tools before, and I know they're not great. It's, you can see it right there, made in China. But I don't really have any stubby ratcheting. I think I got a 10, and then that's it. So I figured, why not? This has some SAE and some metric. It's a 10-piece. Let's see, it looks like we got 3/8, 7/16, half, 9/16, 5/8, and then in metric we got 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So not a huge selection, but this guy was the most expensive thing here. It was $35. It was in a little roll pack. And I already opened this up and looked at it. And these things, if you can see that, like, they're just filthy. I mean, I know there's a film to protect from rust, but they are just nasty. Like, it's crusty. Let's see, the ratcheting. Ratcheting's not bad. I felt worse. A little bit of wobble in there, but you know what? This is going to be like a typical pack. Plus, now I got some stubbies, which I didn't have before, so I figured, why not? Try them out. This is in the surplus at Princess Auto, which is pretty much where I buy a lot of tools from, because their surplus is kind of all over the place. This is actually also from surplus, just a little general purpose dolly. I have a few, but none quite like this. I like the offset. So I figured, why not? This was $6.99. And again, this is $34.99. Kind of expensive, but don't have anything from Clutch. I wanted to try them out. And then this guy too. I just happened to see it. $1.99. It's just a little ruler I can carry on my keychain. Little aluminum ruler. So it's like, oh, why not? And then these guys, never seen anything like this. This is a palm wrench, 15 in 1, because they're a spline drive. I'll show you guys in a second. So there's all your sizes. It has 2 bit holders. It says 6.3 and 1/4 inch. I don't know why it says 6.3. It's just 1/4 inch. Let's see, metric, it's got 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. And then SAE, it's got 5/16, 3/8, 15, 30 seconds, half, 9/16, and let's see, 19, 30 seconds, and then 11/16. And then it says drive size 3/8. I don't know why it says that. It doesn't have a drive because it's a palm wrench. But I guess it's saying just the size is, the general socket size. It looks similar to 3/8. I guess that's what it's saying. Look at this. The finish is kind of crappy. Like, you can see a lot of sharp edges, and it's just core machining. Only good thing is you can see the black is hard plastic and the blue is like a rubber. So it's got plenty of grip, and even when you wear these down, since it's different material, you'll always be able to see the numbers. So that's nice. And there's your little bit driver, it's magnetic. Don't know why it has the hole through it. Doesn't do nothing. I mean, I guess you could use it, you know, put it on your why can I not think right now? Put it on your nut, and then you can put something through there so you can actually break it off. This will be handy to keep, just keep handy in the glove box. I mean, I'll try using it a few times at work just to test it out. But I thought that was interesting. I've never seen that. This guy, it was a little expensive. I think either $15.99 or $16.99. But I decided to pick it up, check it out. And then this guy here, Pro Point, like I said, that's the Princess Oro house brand. You got Power Fist and Pro Point. And there's one other one now. They've come out, can't remember what it's called, like Grease and something. But these are your two house brands. This is like your regular, and this is your professional, it's supposed to be. And I don't have any plier wrench, so I figured I would grab these because the Knipex are just so expensive. I mean, just for reference, like I said, these are always Canadian prices. Here in Canada, the little 5-inch version of these, I think it was $54 at Canadian Tire. These guys, $30. And there is quite a bit of play. The jaws don't really move unless you move the jaws themselves. Look at that. That's a lot of play, but you know, it's a little hard to do this with one hand, but they're fairly smooth when I was playing with them before. So I'm going to test these out. I like the grips, pretty comfortable. So we're going to see how well these guys work. The button sticks out pretty far. There's a lot of play, but we'll see. Now I may have to get the Knipex just to compare them. But I know 7-inch Knipex are probably like $100 here, so we'll see if I decide to go with them or if I'm happy enough with these. So again, these were $30, and Pro Point, they're pretty much always made in Taiwan. Oh, China. I stand corrected. It says, let's see, there's 15 positions, maximum opening, 1.5 inches. Chrome vanadium, doesn't have a hardness. Made in China, so I'm kind of disappointed with that. I was hoping to at least see Taiwan there. This guy, obviously China. Probably the, yep, made in China. Little dolly too. This guy I know is made in China. It says designed in the US. And then way in tiny, let's see, responsibly made in China. And then these two guys, they actually had a little Plinko. If you don't know what Plinko is, it's like a vertical game. You drop the ball in on the top, and there's all little sticks. It bounces down, and it landed on a number. And I think it was $2 a play, and all the proceeds go to their local charity. So I grabbed one play, and I won 2 bottles of WD-40 Silicone Specialist, long-lasting protectant. So I guess it protects against rust. Never tried this one. Safe for use on plastic, rubber, and metal. Ideal for use on nuts, bolts, pipes, threads, locks, chains, and rusted things that are stuck and won't move. So you know what? For $2, that was actually pretty good. And then I'm helping out a local charity, so all is well. I took one more day off of work today just because I showed up. I was ready to go. And then I look at my box, and there is just a mountain of crap piled on top. My box is scratched up. There's actually filler and some paint that was sprayed on the top of my box. So rather than flipping out and getting angry, I just left. I told my boss, I said I may be back today. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. And you know, I thought there was a mutual respect. I thought my things were going to be respected at work, and they weren't. I was going off on a little bit of a tangent here because I was pretty upset. That's why I actually went to Princess Auto to do a little bit of shopping therapy. So anyway, you know, I'll be back at work. Actually, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day off because in Canada, it's Truth and Reconciliation Day, which basically honors the Indigenous that were put into, they call them day schools and residential schools. And there was a big atrocity, and Canada is finally making amends to all this. So no work tomorrow, so we'll see what we can do then. I got a lot of work at home, you know, to catch up on still. So basically just extended my week off to a week and a few more days. But I'll definitely be posting more often. I know I have some stuff coming in the mail here that was being sent to me to test out, so I'll be showing that. And I want to catch up more on some of the reviews of the things that I've been purchasing and I've had a chance to use for a little while now. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. So Rusty Dave out. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.